Tomorrow, 3 new members will officially join the Denver Public Schools Board of Education. Marlene De La Rosa, Kimberly Sia, and John Youngquist will be sworn in after being elected by voters earlier this month.
Youngquist will fill the at-large seat held by outgoing board vice president Auon'tai Anderson, who is arguably one of the most polarizing board members. Anderson talked to me exclusively in his last interview as a board member about the triumphs and tribulations of his time on the board. At just 18 years old, Auon'tai Anderson was jumping out of high school into a school board race.
I'm now also the youngest candidate ever in our state's history to seek political office.
Anderson would lose this race, but win in 2019, and the road to victory, much like his term,
pledge allegiance to the flag,
was paved.
Black people aren't asking for special treatment. We're just asking to be treated like humans.
With controversies and achievements. Days before one of the youngest elected officials in Colorado history leaves the Denver Public School Board, we sat down with Anderson to talk about the last 4 years. We start with the victories.
My first 50 days in office, we passed the largest LGBTQIA+ inclusion resolution in the district's history, which mandated all gender restrooms across our district. In October of 2020, we passed the No Justice, No Peace resolution,
paving the way to revamp DPS's Black History curriculum.
It was born out of the work of 4 amazing Black women that attended school at Dr. Martin Luther King Early College.
Your time in office did have some controversy. The first one that really comes to mind is you were censured.
You know, I went through an unprecedented public lynching that our city saw, and it had to do with a lot of my outspokenness.
You had inappropriate communications with underage students. Did you speak to that? Did you admit to any of those behaviors?
Yeah, I've always been straightforward and honest that there was a time where I engaged with somebody in a non-sexual manner and had a platonic conversation, and when learning the individual's age, stopped all communication. The investigation corroborated that, and so I'm just disappointed that people weren't able to see that.
Let's move now to talk about SROs. There was a huge backlash to the removal of SROs. Lots of people pointing the finger at you, saying you made children unsafe.
I still think it was the right decision. And if I was on the school board for another 4 years, I would be yet again leading the charge to remove SROs from schools. We don't need a school system that is over-policed and has negative impacts on our Black and brown children.
There are certain members of our community who say the DPS board is a mess, there's so much drama going on, they're ineffective, and you are at the center of it.
This school board is not dysfunctional. It has been the most effective school board in recent history for this district. We've raised the minimum wage to $20 an hour. Teacher compensation is 59% higher than what it was when I entered office. We dismantled the school-to-prison pipeline.
Auon'tai, are you a polarizing figure?
I believe that I am a figure that is polarizing, influential, but also a critical thinker.
And Anderson says he hopes that influence is enough to carry him into another, higher elected position. Reporting in Denver, Micah Smith, Denver 7. Anderson will run for a seat in the Colorado House of Representatives next year. In an exclusive interview back in June, he told Denver 7 he will run as a Democrat for a seat in House District 8.